Good evening, folks. It's the show All That with your host Solomon Saul Whitfield, coming from podcasting from Studio 215. And the platform that we use is warcardio.com, internet radio station with numerous genres out there. Try one by the name of The Outsider's View with my friend Steve Emirado there. Try that out. Look at these articles on Facebook. And check out the various other things out there on warcardio.com. The sponsor, Just Us Heart, is telling me that things are picking up. Guess maybe because of holiday season. You know, that's the company that we advertise for here on here that has the specialty items, limited editions, handmade from South Carolina. And there's a couple samples out there. Swirl the chicken. Oh, I'm sorry. Squirrel the teddy bear, the black and white one, and Chalk, the chicken hawk. And you see other things there and things for the phones and everything to keep the covers clean and all that. Just click on any of the sites and tell them what you want, what colors you want, what can they do for you, whatever. Puts you in contact with them, and you guys can take it from there. And just remember, especially around this time of the year, or any time around the year really, is, you know, these are specialty items where people in your life, whether they're going through good things, bad things, whatever they're going through, they're special. Let them know you appreciate them, coming from the heart. That's where the name came from, justusheart.com. We're also thankful for Carina Motors. You can go there if you need an automobile, change your transportation needs. If you want to step the game up or need something more reliable or whatever your needs are, contact either Gino, Eric, or Chris there. And I'm sure you'll enjoy dealing with them. It'll be a delightful experience just to work with those guys, to try to work with you to get you the automobile that you can afford and that you need. So we want to be thankful for them. Tonight's show is holiday blessings, and we have we're just going to contact some of our friends, see how they're doing, what they're doing for the holiday, where they're at, have a little fun with that. Tonight we're going to go to first one is going to be Mr. Ware. But let me give you a little background about Mr. Ware. Mr. Ware is a gentleman. He's a short individual. I say he's probably about 5'5". And when I say short in that aspect but huge as far as the heart and caring and being around people. Mr. Ware loves motivating people, encouraging people to aspire to do the best they can, regardless of whatever obstacles or limitations they may have. And he's done it from being a teacher for many years in different fields, and loves being around young people. Loves being around people, but loves being around where people kind of want to do things, create things, that type of thing. So he met with a little bit of has some issues. As Mr. Ware is probably about 86 years of age. He's having some problem with his vision, and that's something that he's transition that he's going through. He's handling pretty well, from what he tells me, and we're just appreciative that even the way he goes after that. That's a lot when you have your vision all your life and all something then you can't see and it's a difficult thing. So he's going through that, and could be the poster child for, as far as I'm concerned. He's handling very well, and we do whatever we can do to help him because he's a great person. Let's get on the phone and see if we can get Mr. Ware here now. If he's available. He may be available, he may not be. So we'll see. So we got the phone ringing. So let's see what we got.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Henry Ware?
Speaking.
Are you allowed to speak on the phone on Saturday, December the 9th, around 7 o'clock?
Yes, I can, sir. What's going on?
Well, sir, let me say before we go any further, you're on the show All That, which is an internet radio show that I do. And the reason why I call you, I'm calling some of my friends up to see what kind of holiday blessings that they want to share with the folks out there. And I know you got some.
What is that?
Holiday blessings.
Say you're doing a radio show?
Yes. No, you and I are doing a radio show right now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now, what kind of holiday blessings do you have for the people out there? Better yet, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah. So what's been going on?
Well, what's the holidays look for you? I mean, you having some relatives coming to town? You having some get together with family members? What's going on in that?
Well, Thanksgiving went good.
What happened on Thanksgiving?
Oh, we had to rent the hall,
Mm-hmm.
and family came in, some from California, and had pretty nice all-day session.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Knights of Columbus Hall
Mm-hmm.
over here off of between 200 and 222.
Okay. In Cleveland.
Yeah, in Euclid over here.
Okay, in Euclid, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So we had like 65, I think, people came in for breakfast. And I forget how many it was for dinner, but we had breakfast and dinner.
That's nice. That was very nice.
Family all day.
Well, I mean,
some are complaining about the all-day section, but to me, you do what you want to do.
well,
we can't satisfy everybody no matter what we do.
Well, I hear you. I guess you should be satisfied that you can all come together and have a good time, but I don't have to tell you. You know how folks are, So, hey, so then you must be having something planned for Christmas at time the holiday season coming up. Kwanzaa, Christmas.
What my granddaughter planned to do. Well, we did. You're doing for Christmas. We have like a white elephant.
A white what?
A white elephant.
What's a white elephant? What is a white elephant?
You pick everybody buy gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And we go into one person's house. Oh. And hold on just a minute. Let me see. I have to put this right.
Okay. Well, all right. Mr. Ware has to go and has to leave the podcast session because there's something that he had to take care of. And we're are we back, Mr. Ware?
Oh, no, okay. Let me see what's going on here. Hello.
That's me.
Oh. You still there, huh?
Yeah. You're not trying to hang up on me, are you? There you go. All right. I guess I said it. I think Mr. Ware might have been a little intimidated about the podcast, but I gotta let him know. But that's all right. But this is a guy, like I said, Mr. Ware is a big family guy. They always have functions with a lot of, pretty sizable numbers of family members doing things together and everything else and appreciate one another. And I think that's a great thing. Looking at the time now and seeing what just transpired there, I want to throw a big shout out to some friends of mine who are celebrating their 22nd wedding anniversary, and I think that's a great thing, and hope that the years continue to flow. And that name is those two team members is Antonella and Davide Delicio, and I got a chance to be around them and see them where they got 3 young men that they're raising. One getting ready to come out of high school, getting ready to go to college. Another one who's will be a junior next year, and then a small one, and it's just starting out. But raising the family and working the business and doing all the kind of different things that you have to do, and 22 years, it's you guys deserve a nice evening out tonight. I know you guys went out to go eat and kind of go enjoy yourself. Once again, we wish you well. So, all right. So back is Mr. Ware. This is a rare one, but we'll work with it. So, Mr. Ware. So, you don't really know of any plans for the upcoming holiday coming up in December.
The plans for the holiday coming up in December is what they want to do now. On the White Elephant, what they do, you just spend like $35 on gifts for them. When I found out, when you do things like this, you could get. My first time around, I got towel sets. Some people could use, like the bath towels.
So you exchange that with somebody else,
and then you wrap it and put it in a gift. Then and my little granddaughter, she always comes with something other, so she be singing a song, and you pass these gifts around until they come to the end of the thing. And then whatever you got, that's what you get.
And you can always swap with somebody later on.
Yeah, if you want to, that's love. But every time, whatever gifts people get, what I had planned on doing this time, I was gonna get them you know how you always be thinking about something ahead of time. I was gonna get them a Corral set, dishes. But they come up with a different one this time. She wants to adopt a family.
A what?
Adopt a family.
What is that?
We all pool some money together.
Oh, adopt a family.
Yeah, and adopt a family.
And you take that money and you give it to a family that's in need.
Right.
How do you identify the family in need? You could adopt me over here.
You ain't got no children.
I don't have no what?
You ain't got no children.
I can come up with some.
You find yourself.
Yeah, I can come up with some.
What would you have seen that little great granddaughter of mine? We sitting over there. It was celebrating her at her grandfather's birthday.
Yeah.
She was born November 29th. He was born November 23rd.
Yeah.
So we was in Fuji's, and she was sitting there eating. So when they brought this thing up about adopt a family.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Mr. Ware. Hold on 1 second. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna finish up. Don't go nowhere. Just stay there. Let me finish up. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Ware. You saw where he came back. He got on the road. He's ready to go. Unfortunately, we're coming out to the end of the road here on our session. But I want to thank warcradio.com for being the platform that we broadcast on, justusheart.com and carinamotors.com in Twinsburg, Ohio. And your host, Solomon Saul Whitfield. Thank you. And we thank Mr. Ware.